Now, let's come to the original ticket. This is the original ticket. Johnson Aseidu Nketiah, still by leaps and bounds, leads the charge. If you do the election today, I think Aseidu Nketiah will win. If the NDC were to do the election, Aseidu Nketiah here, there, thank you very much. If the NDC were to do the election today, I think Aseidu Nketiah will win. You don't have, you have Atufos in there, okay. So this looks like the cast. Now, Aseidu Nketiah was thinking about running mate Bagbin. I don't know whether they are still thinking so, because some of their insiders tell me that they are being concerned about the age of both men. So don't be surprised if you get a poll coming from Musa Dankwa very soon about the ages of candidates and how that works. So Bagbin was going to partner Aseidu Nketiah. Now, why were they preparing this ticket? They were preparing this ticket and they called it the only ticket that survives the corruption tag. Because in Ghana, if you're running for president and you need to deal with corruption, it's a very difficult matter to deal with. Whether it's real, whether it's perceived, once there's a corruption tag on you, it can be problematic in Ghana. Now, they know that. So they are thinking that if you want to have a ticket that can really deliver a victory, then it must be a clean ticket. For it to be clean, you must have two people on the ticket that nobody can raise a corruption issue against. And who are these two? Johnson Aseidu Nketiah has never been minister, never been anything, never been anything that is around giving contract or nothing, no, zero. He makes quite a bit of money, but when we were in Sakomono and he moved, he said he built a house in Dodowa that apparently had 13 bedrooms or something like that. I think he still lives there, I don't know. But yeah, so the corruption thing is like that. Somebody may benefit from government largesse, but he's not a minister. He's not a deputy minister. He hasn't given contract. His name will never come up for anything, but they have benefited hugely. It happens like that in politics. Somebody may be a minister that doesn't benefit much, but he gets involved in a contract that he didn't even benefit from, but it becomes a hula baloo and then the corruption tag. So it's always a tag. That may not be real. It may be perceived, but perception is more important in politics than reality, as everyone knows. So this is the ticket they are looking at, but they are thinking that the tickets that, if you are campaigning against them and you say the combined ages of the president and the running mate is 157. Oh, that's some way. That's some way. And then you combine that with Julius Debra and Zaneto, who can carry dumbbells and go on a walk. I mean, you're not going. You need to have the oomph about your ticket, the excitement about the ticket. You need to have the sexiness about the ticket. You can't have a ticket that your opponents are saying the combined age of the president and the vice is 79 plus 76. Hey, it's too much. Once the age is crossing 100, that for the two of you, my brother, you are almost out. With the Gen Z generation that we have, it's not working, So I think they are thinking about that. Okay.